Good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about logging into the insideNDE portal here at NDE. When you visit the site, you'll notice that you're automatically redirected to the login page, which is what you see on your screen now. There really are two primary ways to log into the site, and depending on which area you work for, you'll use one or the other of them. For employees that are part of the education side of NDE and a handful of Nebraska VR employees, you're going to use this login with Google link up here at the top. This uses Google itself to log in, and you have to use your NDE Google account, not a personal one. If you click on this link, you'll notice that if you're logged into Google, you'll automatically be redirected to the front page, but if not, you'll be prompted for your login. And we go ahead and fill out our login information. The password is the same as that which is on your network account, so that should stay synchronized. Google logs you in and then redirects you automatically to the insideNDE front page. If you are not using Google to log in, and really that applies mostly to Nebraska VR, all of DDS, and all of ATP employees, you're going to want to use this username and password fields down below. The easiest way to get started with this, if you're either a new employee or maybe you've never visited the site and you're just wanting to get your account set up, is to start by clicking on the Reset Password link. Here you'll be prompted for your email address, and typically you may not know whether it's been set up or not, but the easiest thing to do is to go ahead and type it in here. I'm going to type in one that I know doesn't exist just for an example so you can see what happens. You'll see if your account doesn't exist, you're presented with the information that it couldn't find that account, and you can click on this Request an Account link. This opens up a new form in which you can specify the area you work for, your first name, last name, and your email address, and submit. When you submit that, we'll get a ticket that will allow us to either create the account or we'll investigate as to why you're not able to log in. Either way, we'll work to resolve the issue. On the other hand, if you submit an email address that is on the system, you'll see that it indicates that an email was sent, and you can check that for a confirmation link. When you click on that link, grab it here. You're immediately presented with a randomly generated password. Now, you can opt to accept this password, or you can actually type your own password into this field. It does need to be at least 12 characters long, and it should use, a combination of upper lowercase numbers and symbols. In this case, I'm just going to accept this particular one, and you'll see that it says the password has been reset, and you can click on the link to log in. So here we'll just put in that same account name that I was using and the password. You can see it takes you to the profile page. If this happens, you can just click on insideNDE up here. That going to the profile page really only should happen if you're resetting a password, and we're looking for a fix so that doesn't happen all the time. But if it does take you there, you just click on that insideNDE up at the top and it will take you right back to the front page. Of course, if you already have an account, you can just type it directly in here, and then when you click login, it redirects you to the front page. So really there's the three options. There's the login with Google, which if you are a Nebraska Education employee or one of the Nebraska VR folks that have education.ne.gov account on Google, you would use that login with Google. If you're not, if you're in DDS or ATP, or you've never, or even if you've, either way, if you're in DDS or ATP, you're just going to click either on this reset password if you haven't done this before, generate a new password, or set your own password, or you can just go ahead and use your email address and password that you've set previously here. That's really all there is to it. If you have any questions, let us know over at Communications, and we'd be happy to help you. Thank you.